life sucks and I never tried. Mine's lost even more than I realize. Time's up, keep it moving when she arrives. If you've ever heard what
What are the gameplay differences between Gen 4 and Gen 5?
That's an interesting question because we wanted to do our best to try to keep parity between Gen 5 and Gen 4 as much as possible. So all the stuff that I mentioned before, like the dribble moves and combos, all that's going for both gens. But Gen 5 has some great features that are exclusive to that generation because all the stuff we did with foot planting, a lot of tech with movement, that's all going to be exclusive to Gen 5. And we also have some pretty interesting features which we're going to probably go into in a little bit later.
The activity in front of the Brooklyn Museum, not too far from our setting today here at the Barclays Center. It's NBA. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. They've got Halliburton. Marvin Bagley is out there with Whiteside, and it's Fox, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3 spot. And for Brooklyn, they've got Kyrie Irving. Robinson is out there with Durant, then it's Harden, and it's Junior in at the small 4. Well, late in the season, we're seeing playoff teams resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams, Greg, doing the same?
Not as far as the league is concerned. I mean, if they're healthy,
exactly.
What's the goal? I mean, throwing away games is not acceptable.
No.
His three-point shot does not let him down. One of the many ways Irving affects the game.
To the middle, here's Bagley. That shot off the mark. The Nets go the other way with it. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with the win.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Here's Halliburton following the bucket by the Nets. Six on the shot clock. And yes, it's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
And Junior gets it to go on the assist by Robinson. Junior's got his second basket. On offense, here are the Kings. It's a 5-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
That's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen, not at this level.
Here's Fox. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Lakers.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that are more amphibious. I'm just joking, more ambidextrous. That they can use either hand at a high level.
Inside, here's Whiteside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, and that's what you like about Whiteside. I mean, the rim protection, the rebounding, the intimidation factor. I mean, still developing as an offensive player, making strides, but not there yet.
Now, here is Irving. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Well, I think Junior's big X factor has always been his natural ability. It seems like there's nothing he can't do and no upward limit to his athleticism.
Cantor checked in for the Nets. Sacramento also making some changes. Nerlens Noel comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Hield subbed in for Juan Hernangomez. Hield can't hit. And here are the Nets. They're on a 14-5 run here. Down low, Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
Now, here's Fox. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Over Irving. Again, the miss by the King.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Harden finds KD. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. And it's Junior missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
In the corner, it's Hield. And there's the pass to Bagley. Shoots over KD. Sinks the 15-footer. Bagley's got his second basket of the night.
With a multifaceted offensive skill set, Bagley's more than comfortable in the mid-range.
Harden outside. A rebound by Hield. The Kings trail by 9. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Fox. And that one is good.
Oh, look at Hill's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
Irving passes to Cantor. To the paint. It's deflected. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Brown, he's checked in for Durant, and Harris subbed in for James Harden. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for the Kings. Wright comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Now here's Hield, following the miss by Junior. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Bagley. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Brown. Pass to Junior. Down low. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Junior, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force, guys, for the Brooklyn Nets. And the new group in for the Nets. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Brown. Durant comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Junior's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's James Harden. Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now. I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
Durant is out there with Junior. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Brown. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Junior kicks to Brown. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Clippers, put on a show. He finished with 32 points and throughout the game took smart, efficient shots that found the bottom of the net. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Cantor comes in for Robinson. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. Now, here is Halliburton. He's guarded close. Fox, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Using the momentum to his advantage. Love seeing Junior take flight like this off the drive.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Trailing by 2. Softly drops in the floater. Fox has got his second basket of the night.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Outside Durant, there's the triple. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
The rhythm and the poise that Durant has when getting ready to catch and shoot is second to none in the league.
Noel, and slam dunk by Noel.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Irving passes to Cantor. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. They get it back. And another shot. He lays it in. And the Nets lead by 3.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the back end.
Now Fox. Pass to Halliburton. Off target from outside. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a...
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your...
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Junior really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Sacramento, they've got Whiteside. De'Aaron Fox out there with Halliburton. Then it's Bagley. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the small forward spot. Here's Harden. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible, and I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. There's the pass to Halliburton. Here's Bagley, defended by Durant. Bagley, no good. Nets leading by 4. Passes it to Harden. Now the dish to Junior. Kicks it to Irving. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
The Kings trail by 6. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Now Fox. Pass to Bagley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And still a ton of upside for Mark.
For the Nets, Cantor checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Junior comes in for Bruce Brown. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Landry Shamet. Here's Cantor, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Cantor's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Kings have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Hield outside. And that one, good.
I like how Hill runs the pick and roll. If he gets any separation off the screen, he's ready to fire.
Irving kicks to Brown. Back to Irving, inside. And Junior gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Bagley. Rebounded by the Nets. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable lead.
Noel trying to break loose. Bagley, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Feeds to Junior. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Junior's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets. Hield outside. Again, the miss by the King. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Nets lead by 14. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Durant. Then it's Robinson. And it's Junior in at the 3 slot. So that's the Nets 5.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Hield finds Fox. The pass to Whiteside. Pocket 6. Over Irving. The rebound by the Nets. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And Coach can thank Junior's vision for this one. Watches how the floor is moving and spots the open man.
Fox against Irving. Tips it. Robinson pulls it in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel. He's off on the first. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things, never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Fox against Irving. Fox dishes to Whiteside. Back to Fox. They need this. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And he's getting better at orchestrating the offense. I mean, when Fox hits the open man, it brings this team closer together.
Timeout called, the Nets. Sacramento making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. Here's Irving. Harden outside. To the middle. And Junior gets it to go on the assist from Harden. Junior's got 21.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Passes it to Whiteside. Tries again. Robinson with the block. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The feed to Junior. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
High effort play. One thing Junior's known for, his ability to outwork others.
Free throw good, Junior. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Free throw good, Hernan Gomez. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. McLemore has come in for James Harden. And the Kings making a change here. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Irving with the bounce pass. Here's Claxton, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
And he gets the bucket.
Now, that's what they want to see out of Beverly. Decisive basketball, nice aggressive drive to the cup.
The Nets on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to McLemore. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And that one's good, Junior.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
1:21 left to play here in the fourth. Beverly against Irving. Got a hand on it.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Brooklyn.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And in what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example, and he'll push their amazing win total on the season to 68. An outstanding, outstanding season we've watched this team play.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Junior.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Jones, the pass to Junior. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Ramsey. Another shot. It's deflected. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. To the inside. It's intercepted. Brown against Beverly. Puts it up. Misses the jumper. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA.